My name is Danika Druttman and I produce the arts and cultural programming for the Roger Smith Hotel. The brief for this residency was an exploration of Midtown East, and as we look into what Midtown East is, it is actually a very clear box. It's 42nd Street to 58th Street, 1st Avenue to 6th Avenue, four corners. And at the same time, we have four artists exploring those four corners, which feels very complementary.
Like, it's such a no-brainer, such an obvious place to have a residency would be a hotel.
So many artist residencies bring artists out of the hustle and bustle of a city and of everyday life. But what is really exciting to me about this residency is that we get to create here in New York City, one of the most exciting places in the world.
1 week to kind of explore and be in the city, so you kind of have a bit of a pressure to, to kind of come up with something. And then also there is this exchange, because as I understand it, we will be working with other artists.
In the 80s, ownership of the Roger Smith Hotel was passed from one generation to the next. And James Knowles was put in the position of CEO and president. With him, he introduced a lot of his own artwork into the hotel. You can see the sculptures and paintings everywhere here. And then over the last 30 years, he's really invested in developing a rich and very dynamic art program.
Well, this hotel has an incredible history. It's been in Midtown for a very long time, and it has sort of a bold kind of it's like a character.
One thing that interests me about Roger Smith is that it is a hotel that supports the arts, and I really support that.
And that, to me, in this time when Manhattan is being overrun by chain hotels and big corporations, and real estate is so expensive, that Roger Smith Hotel is still going strong and provides space for artists to do their work.
The residency is a culmination of all of the different creative interests that we have invested in over the last 30 years at the Roger Smith. As the producer of this residency, I'm really excited to hear their findings. We'll be producing and publishing a book that will be the collection of the work from these four unique perspectives that will become part of the legacy of the Roger Smith Hotel.